So I've tested over 300 different griddle recipes in the past 6 years since I got my first griddle. 275 of those I've made into YouTube videos. However, these 5 are my family's favorite griddle recipes that I just make again and again. Chicken fried rice is fun. It utilizes the whole griddle. You get to do a double spatula, and we have leftovers for lunch all through the week. Win-win for everybody, right? Cook 2 cups of jasmine rice the day before or a few hours before and chill it in the fridge on a sheet pan. Cut the chicken into bite-sized pieces and toss with salt and pepper, then let it sit in the fridge for like a half hour or while you finish the rest of your prep is what I usually do. I made a garlic butter for this, which is 1 stick of butter softened, 2 cloves of garlic minced, or use a garlic press if you got one, and 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. So you don't have to make this. You can buy pre-made garlic butter if you want, but I feel like this is real easy and helps out a lot. Chop the green onions, separating out the whites and the green ends. I kind of put the whites in first and garnish with the greens. Now at the griddle, we preheat to 375, 400, probably closer to 400. Add some oil. This is the only time I'm adding oil. The rest of it is just garlic butter. Place diced chicken on the griddle and cook for 5 minutes. Make sure you spread the chicken pieces out so they are not piled up. Everybody needs to touch the griddle individually, and then after 5 minutes, we'll flip all the chicken over to one side of the griddle. Then I add 1 tablespoon of that garlic butter soy sauce mixture, and here come the frozen peas and carrots. Also, here's the white part of the green onions that like I said, I cooked those with the peas and carrots. So again, that's why we separated them, make sure the green parts are for later. When the chicken was almost done, I then added a tablespoon of the garlic butter to that. Why not? I made it. Let's put it in everything, and tossed all the chicken together as well. Then I moved the veggies and the chicken all the way to the corner, just kind of to the side, off less heat to sit there. Added more garlic butter, about 1 tablespoon each time, spread it around the griddle, and now I placed down the rice and just kind of put that in all that butter, add a little salt, add a little pepper, break up the rice, toss it together, trying to coat it with all the butter, make sure every piece of rice is covered with butter, and then spread it back out thin. So I placed my veggies on top of the rice, then I temped the chicken just to make sure it was done. I wanted to be at 165, and it was, so I put that on top of the rice as well. We will make a little well in the middle of the rice and add, you guessed it, more garlic butter. After it melts, I'll crack my 4 eggs into it. Watch out, almost got a shell in there, had to dig that thing out. You could do scrambled eggs and then just pour them in there if you'd like, but I was being lazy, so I just cracked them in there. And sometimes it looks cooler on the video. Anywho, let the eggs set up for a minute, add some salt and pepper to them. Basically everything gets garlic butter first and then salt and pepper. Now I'm adding 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. Someone told me to heat it up on the griddle before I mixed it. That's why I'm making another little well, or a couple of them, to put the soy sauce in. This was my first time doing it this way. I didn't really notice a difference, so if you just want to dump the soy sauce on the rice, that's probably fine. The eggs are ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and cut off all the heat. Really, I got plenty of heat left over, the residual heat, and mix everything together. And you got to give it a good double spatula toss. Now you're really griddling if you got 2 spatulas out. Make sure you combine it, toss it really well. Then at the end, we're adding 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. That's a finishing oil. I just do it right at the end. Give it another good mix. I've been using these half foil pans to transport everything in. Top with the green onions, you are good to go. This is the best French toast I've ever had or made, mainly because of the challah bread. Also, my wife really loves it, so that obviously moves it right towards the top of the list, which is most important. Slice the bread into 8 pieces, usually about 1 inch thick. I can find this at the bakery section of my Kroger, so hopefully you can find it too at your local grocery store, just probably not buy the bread in the bakery section. Let the bread dry out for an hour or overnight. You really want it dry. Whisk together heavy cream, sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, orange zest, and 4 eggs. Again, all the recipes are in the description. Mix this thoroughly using a hand mixer. Then I like to put it in a shallow glass 9x13 dish. Heat the griddle to 325 degrees. This is key. You want the heat low, so you may have to take a burner off, or maybe 2 burners off, so put them on low. If it's too hot, turn one of the burners off. Place the challah bread in the egg mixture, letting it soak for 2 to 3 minutes per side. I know this seems like a long time for French toast, but that's why we dried it out overnight or for a few hours. And it's also a thick bread, so it can handle this. It's going to suck in all of that mixture of the cream and whatnot. Place down a tablespoon of whipped butter and spread it out. Then put your French toast right in that butter. You're going to cook it for almost 5 to 7 minutes per side, a lot longer than your traditional, what I would say, diner style French toast. That's because it's soaked up all of that mixture. You want to make sure you cook it through the inside without burning the outside. What you'll end up with is a beautiful brown French toast on the outside and almost a soft like bread pudding middle. It's just fantastic. Don't forget to add more butter at the end, why not? Syrup, I even did blueberries, powdered sugar. Please look for this bread and make this. You will not be disappointed. It used to be steak fajitas were one of our favorites, but I don't live in a world anymore where I can afford steak. So chicken fajitas are probably close second as something that we make all the time on the griddle. It's super easy. Preheat the griddle to about 375 to 400 degrees. Now I'm throwing down some chicken that I cut into strips and marinated in my own marinade that is linked below. I do think this is better. You could skip this step and use a fajita packet later if you want. Either is fine. I'm definitely not above using packets. Again, all the recipes are below, or you could grab my ebook, which is actually 100 griddle recipes and everything I know about griddling for only 20 bucks. So add a small amount of oil to the griddle, spread it around, place your white onion and 3 sliced bell peppers on there. Toss everything for a few minutes until softened and slightly charred. Then after 4 to 5 minutes, I will individually flip each piece of chicken to make sure they all get cooked all the way through. And I'm going to move the veggies into where the chicken drippings were and some of that leftover seasoning, add some more oil and toss those together. Then when the chicken's at about 165 are all done, I'm mixing everything together, chicken, veggies together. And I'll add a little water to the griddle to pull any leftover seasoning off the griddle top and mix it together, and that's going to kind of make our sauce. If you didn't use the marinade, this is when you would add the fajita seasoning packet and water to then kind of make your little fajita sauce that way. Place it all on a plate with tortillas, salsa, sour cream, guacamole, squeeze a fresh lime on top, crack open a Corona and live your best life on the back porch. Fantastic fajitas. This is like a Western omelet mixed with hash browns together to make some beautiful like Frankenstein of a breakfast dish that I think can only really be made on the griddle. And you just got to try it. The hash brown omelet is fantastic. So that's a big bag of fresh Simply potatoes, fresh hash browns going down in butter. I spread them out real thin, make a rectangle, and we're not going to touch them for like the next 10 minutes. There's some bacon going down, diced up. Now ham is the easy way to go with this, but I went with diced bacon this time. Either is fine. You can really do whatever filling you want on this. Some pre-diced onions, pre-diced peppers going in the corner because I was being lazy this day. Then after 10 minutes, the bacon's done, the veggies have cooked down, the potatoes are brown. I'm pouring 3 scrambled eggs right on top of the hash browns. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Spread it out with the back of your spatula to make sure the eggs cover all of those hash browns. A little salt and pepper. Then we start adding our filling, veggies, bacon, cut it in half, 4 slices of cheese, fold it over on itself, pico de gallo, sour cream. You are in for a treat with the hash brown omelet, my friend. You probably figured there'd be a smash burger on here, and you were right, but everything is better with bacon and onions in my opinion. So the bacon onion double smash burger is a must try. Onions are going down on the griddle first, around 350 with some oil. Spread them out and start cooking them down all over the griddle. Then a whole pound of bacon is going on the griddle, a whole pound. Now look, if some bacon grease mixes in with your onions, great, more flavor. I'm on board with that. When the bacon's all done, I move it to the side or put it on my little wire rack. Then I add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar to the onions. This really makes them go up a notch in my opinion. I don't really want to spend the time to like caramelize them, like that's 45 minutes on low, so this is kind of a cheating way to do it. Now we'll turn our griddle to high because we want to get to 500 degrees for these burgers, and we've moved the bacon and onions to the side. That is 1 pound of 80/20 beef separated into 6 equal balls, which is about 2.6 ounces per burger ball. You can use a smash burger press if you got one. I put oil on there so it would hopefully not stick, but parchment paper actually works better if you got it. If you don't have a press, no problem. You don't have to run out and buy one. Flip the burger balls after they've sat for 1 minute, then use 2 spatulas to press them down. Searing them for a minute, then flipping over and smashing should prevent sticking. I hit them with some seasoned salt. You can use regular salt and pepper or your favorite burger seasoning if you would like. I'm toasting the buns in the burger grease. You could use butter or mayonnaise to toast them, and a lot of times I will toast them earlier or before I do the burgers, just so I don't have so many moving parts at once, but this time I did them at the same time. Flip your burgers over, add some American cheese on each one or whatever cheese you want, and let's assemble this thing. Burger, 2 slices of bacon, another burger, then out come the onions on top. Oh my, don't show this video to my doctor. My ebook is on your screen if you want to grab that, or if you want more ideas, check out my top 5 meals from last year, which is also on there. Thanks for watching. Keep on griddling.